What's going on, guys? I'm back with another video for y'all. I figured since the International is done and gone, we would just jump right into the next project. So we got a whole bunch of stuff going on here at the shop, bunch of little, day-to-day projects. So we'll go over some of them, and then we'll go over the next big build. So check it out. All right, so starting off, we'll go over some of the little projects we got going on. Check out this truck. This is a 2001 or 2001 black leather, wood grain, extended cab long bed, 4-wheel drive, automatic, second gen, and it is dual power heated seats, truly fully loaded out. And this truck was in a small wreck. The guy rear-ended someone and it bent the frame a little bit down there. The whole front end was smashed, the bumper, radiator, intercooler, all that stuff. But as you can see, it is still straight. So it's perfect to just rebuild the front end back off of. So we're gonna put a new front end on this. Right outside the door, I have a ranch hand full replacement bumper for it. And I think we're gonna do like new rear doors because they're dented on both sides. Fenders, hood, core support because it's all dented up. You see the hood's crinkled. So yeah, that's one of the projects we got going on. And then we have another second gen over here. This is another, I think this is a 99, another 24 valve. This one's tan leather, wood grain, fully loaded for 99. I've got the bezel off of it right now. We're doing an automatic to manual 5-speed swap in it. We got the 5-speed in today. Got the clutch in, the 5-speed transfer case, rear drive shaft. And actually, I'll show y'all. And I got the whole interior done. I got the park reverse neutral drive deal taken off. I got the automatic shifter deal taken off. I got the old single brake pedal out. So yeah, all we're waiting for on this one is a set of pedals and the interior, tan interior pieces and the front drive shaft. So it's a welding rig, work truck, 4-wheel drive, pretty clean truck. It just needs to be, it's dirty, but it's not all beat up and everything. Got a little bumper issue, but pretty straight truck. What else? Outside the door, there's a 03 third gen. It's here for an automatic to 6-speed swap, and actually his 6-speed is right over here. It's a crew cab, long bed, 4-wheel drive. His trans is slipping, so he came in for a NV5600 swap. And then also outside, there's a 2004 Volkswagen TDI, little 4-cylinder common rail diesel Volkswagen, and the timing belt broke on it. So those are the little projects we got going on. So now for the next big build. Here it is. Some of y'all may have seen it in the last couple of videos. We have a 1970 Cadillac Coupe de Ville in pumpkin orange is what I'm calling it. I think it was originally a white car, but it's orange now. And you can see here we have this Ford F-250 frame. This is a 09. This was actually in one of the previous videos. I don't know what update number it was with the International, but me and a buddy, we actually used this truck to pull the front axle, the original front axle, out from under the International. This truck had been rolled over, and you can go back and find it in one of the previous videos. But it was a white single cab gas 6-speed 08, 09 F-250. It was rolled over, but the frame and axles are still straight. We got all of the accessory stuff stripped off of it. You know, the whole wiring harness, the fuel tank, the evap system in the back. It had some side steps on it. All I have left to really take off is this gooseneck hitch, this homemade gooseneck hitch. Other than that, it is completely stripped down. I'm probably gonna end up pulling that cross member out right there. It's gonna be in my way, I believe. And then we have this 12 valve Cummins over here. This is a first gen intercooled VE motor. Don't mind the trans, like I said, it's for that third gen that's sitting outside. Excuse me, got hiccups. These don't go together. The Cadillac's getting an automatic, four-wheel drive automatic transmission. I just kind of have that sitting here out of the way. But this is the 12 valve Cummins that's going in it. It runs good. I pulled it out of a donor truck. Heard it run. It just has a little diesel leak on the injection pump, so we're gonna get that resealed up. Probably clean it up a little bit and get to fabbing up some motor mounts. So what we're gonna do, starting off, these are actually 17-inch rims. That one I actually gave away. There was someone stranded on the side of the road, and I knew I wasn't using these. And so I helped someone out. We ran back to the shop, pulled that tire off, and got some people back on the road a couple weeks ago. So, first thing I'm gonna do, we're gonna get these 17s. These are just stock. It was a base model truck. We're gonna get these stock 17s pulled off, and these two are actually good. They hold air. I think this one holds air too. It just, I think we busted it off the rim when we were loading the truck on the trailer or something like that. But I have a set of the older, like the 7.3, the Super Duty 7.3 body style King Ranch rims, and actually the hubcaps are sitting up there on top of the Cadillac. They're the King Ranch hubcaps, and it's kind of a straightforward swap. They bolt right on, but you have to do some modifications to the brake caliper. And so that's the first thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get this thing rolling on all fours with those King Ranch 16s. Once I do that and get it, you know, it'll be all evened out. Right now it's kind of twisted down and that tire's gone and that one's flat. So it'll be all evened out. And then I'm gonna take a measurement. I already took one a while back, but I don't remember what it was. I'm gonna measure off the wheelbase and then compare it to what the Cadillac wheelbase needs to fit the wheel wells. And I wanna say, I measured it before, I wanna say it was like 5 or 6 inches off. So I'm probably gonna end up taking this cross member out. This is the transmission cross member. And I'm probably gonna end up making my cut. I don't wanna get into the radius arm because everything from here forward is suspension stuff. And then from right here back where that bolt is, this is where the fuel tank bolts into, and I'm not going to use the Cadillac fuel tank. We're going to use the Super Duty fuel tank because it sits under the frame. So somewhere between right there and the suspension, I have to shorten the frame up. And hopefully I can do it from right here to here somewhere, because after that point right there, it gets into this upward slope and I don't want to have to, you know, get into, it would just be too complicated. So hopefully there's about 1.3 inches right here. But I want to say when I measured it, it was about a 4 or 5 inch difference. So there should be plenty of room right there for us to shorten the frame up. Basically just, you know, stair step it, you know, we'll cut it here, we'll come across, and then we'll go that way with it to where it, you know, it fits back together like a puzzle piece. And then I might fish plate it. It depends. Actually, I will fish plate it because that's the frame. So we're gonna get the wheelbase matched up. We're gonna roll this frame back, and then we're gonna roll it up under here and see what other modifications we need to do. And actually, I might just get the wheels and tires on it and roll it under there how it is, and just see, you know, ignore the wheelbase being different, but just see what other issues we're gonna run into, because the frame rails on this Cadillac, as you can see, they went right up through there and all the way over here. It had a super wide frame on it, a lot wider than what this frame is. So that body's gonna sit up pretty high on this frame, which we're all right with because this is gonna be an off-road rig. But we'll get to that point when we get there. So wheels and tires, shorten the wheelbase, roll it under there, set the body down. We're gonna make body mounts for it because nothing is even gonna come close to lining up. So we're gonna fab up a set of body mounts, and then once it's a rolling, you know, complete roller vehicle, then we'll go ahead and drop the Cummins in it. You know, I could buy a set of, you know, Cummins conversion engine mounts for this frame, and that motor would sit right in here, but I don't know where the engine bay is gonna end up, you know. You can go online and easily buy a set of conversion engine mounts that bolt right in, and that motor will sit in there, but that's for a Ford Super Duty cab being on here. I don't know where the firewall of the Cadillac's gonna end up. So, you know, I might be building my motor mounts off of, you know, way up here, or I might have to, you know, be building them off of way back here. So they're gonna be custom made motor mounts, or, you know, it might work perfectly. I might just, you know, it might line right up and I buy a set of Super Duty to Cummins conversion mounts. We'll just have to see, but most likely I'm not gonna get that lucky. If I am, you know, that's great. That'll save me a lot of fab work, and they'll be, you know, professionally built. I think they all CNC cut them, and, you know, it'll just look way nicer. It'll be powder coated and all that. So that is the new project. Oh, and the automatic, I have a parts truck out in the yard with a good four-wheel drive automatic 47RE that we're gonna be using along with another Firepunk standalone trans controller. So it's actually it's not a parts truck, it's a personal truck of mine. I have a full built transmission to put in it, and being that I'll have to swap them out anyway, and we need a four-wheel drive auto for this, it works out perfect. So that's where we're at with it. It's going pretty good so far. I mean, we haven't run into any big obstacles. Mainly it's just been tearing stuff apart and, you know, prepping it and getting everything ready. So, but yeah, y'all stay tuned for this one. This is gonna be a crazy build, because after the frame and the Cummins are in it, that's only half of it. There's a whole lot more that's gonna happen with this thing. Other than getting four-wheel drive swapped on 1-tons and a Cummins. Yeah, there's, like I said, that's only half of it. So if you're, no, never mind, not even gonna go there. Y'all just stay tuned for this project. This one's gonna be pretty crazy. So anyway, that's what we got going on at the shop right now. Been staying super busy, so just wanted to give y'all a little update. So catch y'all later.